Life will not always make sense. There will be moments when you feel lost, when the weight on your chest feels heavier than you can bear, and when everything you carefully planned falls apart. In those moments, many people lose hope or panic, asking why this is happening to them. But this is exactly where the journey of trust begins. When you reach the limits of your control, you are being invited to place what you cannot manage into the hands of Allah. This opening choice, to trust rather than collapse, can change everything, and it is what keeps a heart watching until the very end. Human beings naturally want control. We try to manage outcomes, fix relationships, and force solutions. When things still go wrong, anxiety takes over. We replay mistakes, blame ourselves, and wonder what we did to deserve this pain. Yet we forget a simple truth. We are not the authors of our destiny. Allah created us, shaped our souls, and knew our entire story before we took our first breath. His plan is always wiser than ours, even when it feels painful or confusing in the moment. Pain comes in many forms: a broken heart, the loss of someone dear, unanswered prayers, long nights filled with tears, or loneliness that lingers even in a crowded room. Still, you keep moving forward. That quiet strength, that unseen endurance, does not go unnoticed. Allah sees every tear, hears every whispered prayer, and knows every ache hidden in your heart. Nothing you endure is ever meaningless. When people fall sick, they usually turn first to what they can control. They try medicine, advice, or remedies they already know. When those fail, fear begins to grow, and they seek professionals they trust. This brings temporary relief because it feels like action is being taken. But sometimes even that does not work. Treatments fail, answers are unclear, and hope feels distant. These moments are not proof that Allah does not care. On the contrary, they are reminders to return to the foundation we often forget, turning to Allah before everything else. Seeking help is not wrong. Using available means is part of responsibility. The mistake is relying entirely on those means while forgetting the one who allows them to work. A believer understands balance. Effort is required, but trust belongs to Allah alone. Before taking any step, the heart turns upward, asking for guidance, healing, and ease. Because what is the value of physical solutions if the soul remains disconnected from its creator? Many people today feel shaken. Jobs are lost, families are strained, health declines, and anxiety fills the air. Sometimes every plan fails at once, not to destroy us, but to remind us that Allah was missing from the plan. Trust does not mean sitting idle, nor does it mean pretending effort is unnecessary. It means doing what is within your reach while accepting that the outcome is not in your hands. Even the best people faced hardship. Difficulty is not a sign of rejection. It is often a sign of closeness. The most beloved servants of Allah experienced loss, hunger, fear, and rejection. Their lives prove that pain does not mean abandonment. Sometimes hardship is a way of drawing the heart closer, teaching humility, patience, and sincerity that comfort alone could never produce. You may do everything right and still struggle. You pray, you try to live honestly, you help others, yet life remains difficult. Bills grow, health weakens, and relationships change. This does not mean Allah is displeased with you. Sometimes it means He is refining you, preparing you, and removing what you cannot see. You may not control the situation, but you can control how you respond to it. Worry drains you, while trust strengthens you. Grief is real, and faith does not erase it. Tears fall, hearts ache, and loss leaves deep marks. Even the greatest role models felt sorrow, but they chose words that pleased Allah, holding on to hope while honoring their pain. This balance is the heart of trust, feeling deeply without losing direction. Many people suffer quietly, smiling on the outside while breaking within. The world offers temporary comfort, but only Allah truly heals the heart. Hardship and ease exist together, even when ease is hidden. Trust does not always mean life will improve immediately. Sometimes it means Allah gives you strength to endure what has not yet changed, and that strength itself is a miracle. You may feel lost, but you are not abandoned. You are being guided, even through confusion. If Allah brought you to this moment knowing your weakness, He has already prepared a way forward. Whoever relies on Allah will find that He is sufficient. And when Allah is enough, nothing essential is missing. So pause. Breathe. Remind yourself that you are not in control, but Allah is. Place what you cannot fix into His care. The burden may remain, but your heart will rise above it. Trust Him, especially when it is hardest, because the one who truly trusts Allah never truly loses.